You are listening to Man Feelings, and I got the name right this week as well, which is usually a good start.
Hey, well done.
So, we've got all the usual things coming up, and we do have a guest today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, James Watson.
Fellow Delk student.
Indeed.
Which is always good.
Yeah.
We need to keep the solidarity. We've all had too much work to do.
That's true.
We'll kick off with our usual bit. How's your week been?
Yeah, pretty uneventful, to be honest.
Uneventful?
Yeah.
Not had enough work?
No, not had much to do. Judging by what you were saying and stuff, I think I've got a lot less work than you do, but...
Yeah, well, I have got... I've been alright this week, just had the one piece of coursework in. Next week is horrific.
Oh, yeah.
So I will be needing a drink, for sure, next week.
I think week 8 and 9 for me are quite hectic.
It's always the same. You feel like you're coasting along for the first few weeks of term, and then suddenly it's like, oh no, this is where all the work's coming now.
Yeah.
They lull you into a false sense of security.
Oh, and I can imagine Christmas is going to be a bit of a slog.
It's no fun at Christmas time.
Oh, it's going to be the dissertation.
Oh yeah,
dissertation centre.
Charlotte was saying to me, oh yeah, you can write a lot over Christmas, get a lot of reading done. I thought, oh no.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be so much to do. But anyway, how about your week, Bob?
Oh, hello, by the way. I am here.
Yeah, you are.
I was just a bit caught up in things. I'm alright.
It's been good, because we didn't ask you last week and you were offended.
I was offended. And again, I've just come to the side. No, I'm not joking. It's alright. Very lazy week.
Lazy week?
Lazy week.
Oh dear.
I mean...
You've got it easy. Went over to UCOM as well.
Yeah, of course.
Enemy soil.
A module at UCOM is it's a simple place for simple people, but it's alright.
I'm sure they'd be very happy.
Of course, I'm very
Why would they be listening?
I'm only joking. Of course.
Was it good? I don't even know where the campus is for UCOM. I'm sure I've walked
Well,
past
if you get the 2A,
yeah,
you see a big hill going up.
Oh, see, I don't get the 2A.
Oh.
Makes me sick.
Yeah.
Can't stand it.
The only thing
3.
that saves it now is the Wi-Fi. I think that's
Does it have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you can get Wi-Fi on it, so it sort of takes the journey.
See, I always avoid it, the 2A.
Yeah.
Do you know
X1 or 3.
You don't have to pay for that Wi-Fi.
No, it's free.
Does it have
Completely
a
free.
password or anything, or no?
Stagecoach.
Nope.
Who knows? Other bus services are available, obviously.
Arriva is another.
First.
Well, let's not get too bogged down in bus companies. Get in touch as usual. We like to get your texts.
Yeah.
Don't phone in.
No, don't phone in.
Don't
please.
phone in if you can help it. Puts us off.
It does.
Plus, it doesn't sound very good.
So the website's www.bailregfm.co.uk.
And we've got, well, we'll return to the features later, but...
We've got 2 new features.
We do have 2 new features.
And a competition.
Oh, do you want to briefly say the competition?
Well, I think we'd better leave it till after the next song.
I think we have. What have you got lined up for us?
Well, for this competition?
For the next song?
Oh, the next song is... We've got 2 songs coming on.
Shall we get on with that?
Well, we've got a bit of the Supremes first. And here we go. It's... What's it called? Stop in the... That was Candy Staten, I think.
I've been trying to get that song on for weeks.
Oh, you have?
Even though it is extremely camp. I'm sure you'll agree.
It's a little bit camp.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Some people like that sort of thing.
I like it.
Only a slight bit.
Best music's camp. Anyway, we've had a lot of correspondence already.
A lot.
Do you want to go through some of these?
Susie, this show is so beautifully northern.
Well, that is what we aim for.
Well, it's very true.
It is.
Northern soul.
Yeah.
We've got the connection there with the Wigan and everything.
Wigan, Eccleston, Huddersfield.
Indeed.
Still up north.
Might have some listeners from Huddersfield, I'm hoping. Some of my friends at home, but...
If you are listening from Huddersfield,
not.
text us in.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are and what you're doing.
How's the weather?
Yeah, what's the weather like?
So,
who else have we got?
Brian Oliver Carter. Does that ring anyone's bell?
No, it doesn't ring my bell.
Get well soon to Dave. Brackets, James is my hero.
Are you sure it doesn't ring any bells to you?
Yeah, that's one of my friends in Huddersfield just had an operation.
He's your ex-friend.
Well...
He doesn't know you don't know who he is?
Oh, I do indeed.
Excellent. We're getting messages by the second.
I think we might have to not read them all at the moment.
No, Ms. Jackson is on board as usual with a can of Pepsi and considering self-flagellation. But apart from that,
let's put having a tug. I don't think you should read too much into it. It might be tug of war.
I'm sure it will be a tug of war.
Yeah,
depends how he's feeling. Or she, Ms. Jackson.
We've had a request for Aretha Franklin.
We have. We can sort that for next week.
I respect
as we always work
your
on
request.
Events.
You get that?
Oh, I love your little pun there, Bob. Someone in Paris. We can't read out that name for various reasons.
Wow.
Do
Yes.
you know my homegirl HF, and am I a real person?
I'm guessing HF is Hannah Franklin.
Indeed. Am I a real person?
No. Well, it's debatable, isn't it?
There's your answer. Right, we better move on from these messages.
We had better move on.
got a
Oh, we
lot
need
to
to
get
come
in.
to the competition.
The competition. We've not
do.
got a name for the competition this week.
We don't have a name for it. I don't think we can
I think we should
of
call
one.
it You Owe Me a Drink, because quite simply...
Just call, yeah. Do you want to run through the rules of it?
Okay, basically we're going to play a bit of a noise in a bit of middle of a song. Shall we...
Right, this is the noise that you need to be listening out for.
Bale Rig FM.
That'll come on during a song.
It could be any time throughout the show, in the middle of a song. As soon as you hear that...
It has to be in the middle of a song.
It
If it's not, it doesn't count.
Of course.
Like that one didn't count.
Yeah, that one didn't count. Do not text in.
When you hear that, send a message in saying, you owe me a pint.
And
Guess
then,
what you win. Guess what you win.
well, I wonder. You do win a
Well-
drink. Maybe not a pint. One alcoholic drink, terms and conditions apply.
Not a pint of vodka, that's...
No, that's excessive.
Ridiculous.
You can win a drink within reason.
Or a
What do you
soft drink.
Soft drinks are
Yeah,
available.
for those who don't drink.
for the
Tap
drivers.
water would be
In
preferable.
fact, that is preferable.
Yeah.
If you don't drink, please text in. Saying you owe me a drink.
That's it. Right, what else have we got to talk to?
Well, we have got a couple of features you won't have heard before coming up. We've got Twitty Jokes. Do you want to
We
talk
do.
us through what that's about, James?
Basically, on Twitter, I've been looking around trying to find some funny things that celebrities have posted, and yeah, that's basically the essence of it. It's nothing more complicated than that.
That'll be coming up soon.
Well, I think it's just going to be coming in throughout the show.
It will
Should we
be.
have the first one now?
Do you want? Shall we have the first one?
Go on, give
This
us
is
a taste.
Twitty Jokes.
Twitty
Give us a
Jokes.
little taster.
Well, this is from a rapper called Michael Payne, and he said, "There's a petrol station here in Dublin called Emo. Does that mean they slash their fuel prices regularly?"
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Slightly controversial. I must add that quite a lot of these are controversial, and most of the tweets that I saw were too explicit to actually read out on radio.
I like how his name is actually Payne. He's
yeah.
talking about slashing.
Well, there you go.
Maybe a
We
bit
can do
sadist.
controversial. I don't think that's too bad.
No,
As long as you don't swear.
the more controversial the better. So, and now it's time for a new feature.
It is. It's called Whatever Floats Your Anecdote. Another
Wow.
delicious pun in there. Essentially, we've got a show built around puns.
Yeah.
Well,
But this
true.
week's...
Well, the main point is it's replacing question stories.
Yeah, I think we should deal with that first. Equestrian Stories, or Paul Topping's Equestrian Stories.
Went down the pan. He sold it
It
for
did
the
go
word.
down the pan. We were threatened by the RSPCA. So we had to withdraw that from the air.
Good Horsemanship magazine were disappointed.
They were very
Say the least.
disappointed. They were threatening legal action. So what we've now done is come up with a whole new one called Whatever Floats Your Anecdote. And this week,
It's a cracker.
it is a cracker.
I can't wait.
This week it's connected to Twitter.
If at
to
home,
go along
brace
with the
yourself.
Twitty joke. Yeah, brace yourself for this. Well, I'll start from the beginning. A few months ago, when Twitter was getting big, maybe it's been big longer than that, but I've
Yeah.
really, it's passed me by. I'm still living in the Facebook era.
Oh.
You know, see, I've got more characters to play with in Facebook. In writing, of course.
Oh. Well,
So
yeah.
I thought I must have a Twitter account somewhere. So I thought, I'll just try my normal email address for these things, not my academic one. I'm not a fool.
Yeah.
Gave that to SNCF actually, but that's for another week. Anyway, and it turns out that on Twitter, my name bears no resemblance whatsoever to my real name. I logged on with my email address, and it says my name's Peter Shandy. Which I actually think is quite a nice little alter ego.
Definitely.
Because my alter ego is usually Paul Brooks, jazz tambourinist.
Tall popping.
So I might be down Sugar tonight. If you run into someone called Paul Brooks, then and you're listening to the show, what are the odds?
Indeed.
Then yeah, the game will be up.
Yeah.
I like pretending to be someone else.
So do you just not remember signing up to Twitter?
Don't
or-
remember signing up.
Well.
Don't remember. I think I followed Stephen Fry and a French person. Probably because they had themselves in a bikini for the picture or something stupid.
You might
Insight
I'm sure it was
into
very
Paul's
shallow.
life there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
of course.
Intellectuals and naked women.
Intellectuals and scantily clad women. There you go. That's your first anecdote. I know I said anecdote. That's your first one for the
It
week.
floated my anecdote.
Oh, it
I'm
was
glad it did,
delicious.
boys. Don't get too excited.
My boat is floating. So,
Excellent. Shall we get on with a
we
song?
have talked enough, haven't we, really?
I think we have.
Bit of Tina Turner.
Vase, he got a tweet from someone called Johnny Savile
Right.
in light of the recent events.
Now
and he says,
then.
"I hate my name. To which Ricky responded, "You should meet my mate Bobby Hitler." And then somebody then wrote, "Could be worse, I know an Asian guy called Jamal Fixit." Which he responded, "Yeah, he's Barry Glitters, mate."
Oh dear.
So,
Nice long list name. They're back, I can talk.
Nice exchange of names there.
There, thank you.
some nice convicts.
That's great.
And
The
then,
thing is that, would you change your name if your name was Savile? People might think you're related, but then
Well,
is that running families
it's like-
or what? I mean, I don't know.
Peter File.
Yeah, Peter File. you would change that though, wouldn't you?
Peter File.
Surely.
why would, what type of parent would call their son that?
Well, yeah, that is debatable. I don't think anyone's actually called Peter File.
If you call Peter File, please let us know.
Please let us know.
I know
yeah.
someone called Peter File.
Yeah, but anyone could claim to know someone called Peter
Yeah.
File. Is
I know a
File even
Peter
a last
File.
name?
Out of the tens of listeners that are...
Tens?
well,
Tens of thousands?
Yeah,
Tens of thousands of listeners, yes.
I'm sure there's one that's called Peter File, so...
Oh, there must be statistically out there. Have you got another for us?
Yeah, speaking of Peter, Peter Serafinowicz, this is one of my favourites. He said, "I thought Lord Sugar was quiet tonight on #The Apprentice, but then I realised I'd been looking at a shrivelled crabapple on the windowsill."
Not a fan then. Not a fan.
Clearly
presumably.
not.
When's The Apprentice back on?
It's on now. It's
like
got
the
the
young
Young
one.
Apprentice, yeah.
Oh, I don't
It's
watch
not as
that.
good.
Don't watch The Young Apprentice.
There's a girl with a substantial jaw. On that, I'll just
I
say.
didn't know what you were going to say then. Like an ample chest or something. It is the child, not child's, young apprentice.
Oh yeah,
It's not the children's
it's 16
apprentice.
to 17. That's just sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
so-
Terrible. Anyway, I think I said that too many times to sound authentic, didn't I? But anyway, just a reminder of the competition that we've got today. Remember when you hear the sound in the middle of the song?
We'll give you the sound in a second.
We certainly will.
But yeah, we've got a few more messages in. Harry and Daz P.
Are they having a pint down the Farmers, where
Yeah.
I'd usually be right now?
They are regular listeners.
Oh, they are regular listeners.
So do they just take the laptop down there?
They'll be listening on their iPhones, I presume.
Other
Other
phones are available.
smartphones are available, obviously,
Yeah.
but iPhones are the best.
Oh, we've had a breakfast.
A breakfast, a birthday,
We've not had a breakfast, I mean birthday.
a birthday shout out.
I don't know what's going on today.
No,
Sausage. Anyway, happy 20th birthday to Izzy Waker.
Waker. See, I'd usually pronounce. Oh, in fact, no, that is Waker.
Yeah.
I thought it was Walker at a glance.
Yeah, it does.
There you go. Read the question.
Well, we had a pronunciation guide there.
Oh, we did.
Thanks for that.
Well, we don't want to get it wrong.
Thanks for that
They'll be sat
unknown.
there cheering right now. Have a good birthday. You're starting off in style, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Indeed.
We have had a lot of texts.
James, you have a lovely new voice. Lovely new voice? I can't talk.
Oh dear, Bob. Oh,
A
it's been long
lovely
week.
new voice.
That's not right, I just said it wrong.
We have a nice voice on the airwaves now. The new team member.
I'll try and read it out
You're
word
making
for
it
word
sound
now.
very nice on the radio.
This new team member has a lovely voice.
That's very kind,
He's
thank you.
very kind.
From Mr. Noble.
Oh, it must be Tom Noble, maybe? He'll be listening in London, so
Oh,
we've got people all over the country
all over the
listening
country
to
and
us.
all over the world.
Exactly.
I'm sure we've had some American listeners in
Yeah,
the past.
possibly.
Don't know what. Oh, it's still morning in America, isn't it? But oh well. It's a nice way to start your day.
Only
if it
just
is.
like 11:30 in some places. It's
No,
quite
that's
late.
not bad. It's
should
not
be
bad.
up.
What else have we got?
I've had a message from Pierre Pressure.
What's Pierre Pressure up to?
Well, this show is my only break from my long, hard day of forcing people to do things.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Pierre. Although we don't advocate Pierre Pressure.
No, we don't.
Bob, how old are you? From Peter File, who also loves One Direction. No surprises there, then. We should play some Gary Glitter to
I
get
don't
into the
wish to
thing.
divulge my age on the air.
Do you know?
No, not with Peter File listening.
What? Well,
you past that stage?
Are you in his demographic or what?
Well, you know my age, but to an unknowing member of the community, you know, I just think he's about 14 now.
You're not catnip
That
for
is true.
paedophiles, though, surely. I wouldn't have thought so.
Or Peter Files.
Oh. Ray Perface does have an awful name, I'll agree with him there. Probably friends with Peter File, presumably.
Do you know Annie Topping?
I do know Annie Topping,
She's a
because that's my sister. You couldn't guess by the surname.
It took me by surprise. She's actually remembered to listen in.
About time as well. About time. I'm very excited. 3 exclamation marks there.
Well, we'll get on to
That
some
is
more
excitable.
messages. after
And tell your flatmates to listen as well.
everyone.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good way to start
Everybody
your
ever.
weekend.
I think everyone is listening.
Of course. Oh, just to return to the competition, we'll remind you again.
Oh, this is the song that you're waiting for.
What,
Yes.
The sound.
The sound.
This is the sound that you need to be listening out for in the middle of a song.
Bale Rig FM.
As soon as you hear that,
That's all it is.
Text in with, you owe me a pint.
You owe me a pint.
Any spelling mistakes won't be taken kindly.
They won't be taken kindly, but we can't discriminate against the
No,
illiterate.
we have to. I think
Surely.
everyone knows how to spell all of those words.
I would have thought so. We've got an intelligent listener base,
Well, mostly.
mostly.
We've got Miss
don't
Jackson.
insult our listenership. Well, Ms. Jackson, God knows what he or she gets up to. It's probably best not thinking about, really, isn't it? Shall we have a song?
Indeed. What's next?
What have we got coming up next? We've got This Old Heart of Mine. Another classic.
Indeed.
Enjoy.
The Isley Brothers and This Old Heart of Mine is weak for you.
What a brilliant song.
It is weak for
Talking
you.
of competitions.
Oh, did you hear the Bale Rig FM in the middle there?
Oh.
I think I heard it.
I definitely heard it.
Did you, James?
No.
Oh,
You missed it.
You missed that out. Technically, I heard it first. I heard it before it had even happened.
Really?
Yeah, so you owe me a pint. No, I forgot to text in. But we do have some genuine winners.
We have a pair of winners.
We do.
I don't know how this...
A pair of winners.
can't stretch
That's
to
one
2
way
pints.
to describe them.
A duo.
Got Harry and Daz P.
Yeah.
Half a pint each.
Deserved
Simple.
winners, I think.
Wonder what they're
I
gonna
probably
pick.
owe them a pint anyway.
So half a pint each, yeah?
Yeah, tell us what you're going to be drinking.
They've already told us to drink pints.
Oh, they do drink pints. That'll be nice and easy.
Harry
Pint
and
of
Daz
what,
P.
though, is the question.
Text us in with what drink you want.
Yeah.
And we'll try and
tell us,
arrange
tell
it.
us what you want and we'll try and post that to you. Or wait till you're next up in Lancaster.
Is that Harry that came to visit?
It is.
Well, I can vouch for him that he definitely drinks pints.
He
so-
does drink pints.
But they have to have the same drink.
Yeah, they will.
If they
Maybe
want,
maybe a tiger at the Yorkshire House.
Oh, pint of Tiger.
other houses are available.
Yeah, they are.
Including Sugar House.
And other beers.
Bob's House.
A lot of things are available.
Fun House.
We've had an interesting request. Can anyone think of any good birthday theme ideas?
It's from Lucy.
That's right. I don't know. What do you reckon, James?
You did have a good suggestion, didn't you?
Yeah, well, in the break I suggested Schindler's List. I
Yes,
think that'd be quite a...
I imagine it'd be quite an edgy sort of party.
What one person can go as the girl in red,
Right.
and then the rest can just sort of,
Look a bit sad.
yeah, just mill about and...
I just turn
Someone could go as the list.
Yeah,
up. Just go as a big piece of paper.
Ink all over.
Yeah, ink all over my face. Look at this. Oh, definitely. What have you come as? Schindler's List.
yeah,
That'd be
Literally.
nice.
The list.
Well,
Right, Titanic.
Yeah, Titanic. that's a
Frightened
great-
passenger. Goes a lifeboat.
Wet, like, sort of jump in the shower with your clothes first to make it look like you've just come from the sea. That's...
Be a bit chilly.
You'll catch your death.
Staple a piece of wood to your back.
Just goes an iceberg.
Yeah, well,
A lettuce.
Yeah.
Don't go as like a vegetable.
no.
No.
Other
completely
lettuce,
wrong.
other lettuces exist as well, so you can't be
Other
biased.
lettuces are available.
Exactly.
Yeah, turn up as a frightened person, a bit of wood, or an iceberg. Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Or, of course, just something conventional, like, I don't know, what sort of parties? I don't do parties. What
I
do
hate
people do?
fancy dress. I actually hate
I
it
always
with a
refuse to
passion.
just turn up as myself.
Yeah.
What have you come
But
as? Nothing.
The problem is, if you don't commit to it, then you look more stupid than if you just go all out.
I think it's better to have a theme, though, rather than just fancy dress. Everyone just turns up in whatever they want.
Just
Yeah.
wear a bin bag and go as a shadow.
Oh, that's quite good.
It's not that
And what, and
convincing, though.
just follow someone all night.
But you don't have to be
exactly what
somebody's
they
shadow,
do.
just be a shadow.
Yeah, but shadows can't exist without a person.
Or a light source.
Exactly.
So one of you goes as go in a white bin bag and a black bin bag.
This is,
and I'll stand
this
in a
is getting
line.
too deep.
Yeah,
Could
it's
be,
quite...
it could be a chessboard.
Just go as a, I don't know, go as a pencil or something. Something creative. I saw someone dressed as a Crayola.
Yeah, I
Fetish and gimps, that's quite an interesting party theme.
Cheers, Ryan Martin.
I don't know what kind of party this is. I don't know if that's for a birthday party.
No.
You know, can you eat through a gimp mask? Let alone drink. You'd have to unzip it.
Anyway, talking about food.
Talking about food, it brings us on nicely to man feedings, which this week is courtesy of quite simply French.
We went with the French Society, so hello to you if you're listening.
Better be listening. No seminars going on.
No.
If only there was a reading week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
No
the
rest
reason?
for the linguist.
No, there is no less.
All math students.
That's a pretty famous,
Get on in.
No, you're
famous
easy.
phrase I seem to remember.
So, we'll start off with quality. What do you think?
The quality was good.
I thought it was the food was excellent.
Yeah.
I think me and James, we both had the garlic
Leeks.
leeks to start, which were very
It said
good.
brioche. I don't think it was quite brioche.
It looked
but
just like a piece of toast.
yeah, like the Melba. Is it Melba toast that you get in
little
the
crispy toast?
Yeah, that you
Yeah,
get in the
yeah, yeah.
packets. It was like that. It was just being slapped on a plate. But I thought the leeks were quite garlicky. I've never just had leeks on their own.
No, they were very garlicky.
I love leeks.
But yeah, it was nice overall.
Yeah, and what did you have, Bob, for your starter?
I had mussels.
I'd just like to point out, it was £15 on the face of it for half a bottle of wine, a starter, and a main course.
We'll get onto the wine in a bit.
We will get onto the wine. It's been a bone of contention for Bob
Oh.
ever since.
Yeah.
So, but the food was very good. Steak was very good.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
the main
steak
course.
was-
It was
The mussels were excellent.
Oh, were the mussels
very
good?
good? Yeah.
Were they just sort of regular moule mariniere or whatever?
They weren't mariniere, but I can't remember what they were actually.
Just
But they
mussels.
were nice.
They did look good. You can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
You can get them everywhere.
We did go to Weatherspoons first.
Yeah,
Can't get mussels there.
you can't get anything. You can get a nice cheap pint.
That's true.
Other discount pubs are available, of course. Which brings us round to value for money. Was there enough?
It was quite small portions, but I'd say that I was full after it. Possibly. I think the distribution of chips was a
That was an issue.
Oh, I
an
think that
issue.
was a society issue rather than the actual people.
controversial.
Although
Yeah.
I think maybe the waitresses should have put the chips down in front of who they're going to.
Yeah, there was slight confusion. But if you went in a small group, I mean, it's not every week you go out to a restaurant with, 20 people,
Yeah.
15 people, whatever it was. So that was a logistics issue, really.
Yeah. But the food, the chips were very, tasty.
I like the chips.
They're
They
the
were
best
sweet,
chips I've ever.
weren't they?
Yeah.
They
It
were
wasn't
sweet.
sweet potato, but they were sweet.
No, they were very nice, whatever they were fried in.
Yeah.
That was good.
So anyway, we didn't give it a score quality, we give it an 8 overall, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we agreed
all
on
round
8
it was.
overall. And, the value also for the wine. Would you like to take this, Bob?
Oh, the wine.
Where should we go
French.
with this?
French
bistro,
restaurant.
yeah.
French restaurant, French bistro, French starter, French food.
Simply French, nothing else.
Italian wine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What was that?
the humanity.
You can have French wine if you pay £2 extra.
Oh, well, exactly. You don't want to be paying more. You're on a set menu. You don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers with the society.
I can
So
imagine.
you go for the wine.
I can imagine there'd be an uproar about that if an actual genuine French person went and
Oh, you know
Only
what
got
like.
Italian
Yeah,
wine.
they would. They'd
would.
strike.
But I don't know.
They would.
Is Italian wine cheaper or what? I don't know.
No, I don't think it is. Not at all. Not from my
Well, they're
experience.
taking the mick. So, for that reason, I think we agreed on a 7 out of 10. Ambiance.
The ambiance.
With the French theme there.
It was a nice.
It's pretty good. I think this is important. The toilets were inadequately signposted. I don't like, you go in somewhere, and after a while, the wine is flowing. You need to go. And I don't like the mental anguish that I have to go through trying to look where it is. I don't like asking.
There were 2 ways to go to the toilet. You know.
Well, see, that's just confusing
Was it?
in itself.
You could go up the stairs at the front.
Oh my
as well.
God.
It's just confusing.
It's like a maze. It was amazing.
I don't know. I don't know.
So, I'll be honest, it was a nice atmosphere. They had a fire, didn't they? I'm sure they had a fire somewhere. Maybe I just imagined that.
I don't know.
No,
After
you
half a
won't-
bottle of wine, I wasn't
I
concentrating by the
imagined
end
that
of it.
fire.
you did.
Well,
So-
we did have to wait a while for the food as well. That was there was a lot of us, but we did wait a long time for the food, didn't we?
Yeah. So
But then again, it all came at the same time, and it was all hot, so you can't fault them for
Yeah,
that.
it was hot when it got to us.
But it
I'll
was
give them
very
that.
authentic to wait for food in France. You spend all night in the
You do wait a
restaurant,
long
don't you?
time,
So overall for ambience, we gave 7 out of 10, which gives it an overall 7.33333333333333.
which puts it just behind recurring,
3.
which puts it
Three.
squarely behind.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
So it's behind Wong's
It
Kitchen.
is behind Wong's. So Wong's is the what did with Wobbs was that not an official?
No, we didn't do that.
that wasn't officially man feedings.
No,
So-
maybe later on in the year.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
You could get a different burger, maybe a chicken, so you're not bothered
but-
about the cooking of it.
It's like a second chance, though. We get second chance.
Oh,
it's a bit
yeah.
unfair to give everywhere else second chance.
Oh God.
Well, that's your man feedings for this week.
Indeed, it is.
You got a song for us? I think you want to dedicate this one.
I do. I want to dedicate this to listeners in Huddersfield, Dave, Eddie, Alex, and Marcus. I think are all listening. And Dave, get well soon.
This is for you.
Yeah, have you not heard that joke? Oh.
I know a couple of jokes, but they really are not allowed on air.
Oh dear.
They're very terrible, actually.
Well, you can say what you want about deaf people.
No, they can't hear me.
That's true.
I was going to say we might be alienating a listenership, but we're not. Are we? We don't offer a braille service for man feelings. Unfortunately, we've got a few more
maybe after
pieces
the
of correspondence. In fact, we've got a lot of correspondence. Harry and Daz P, the winners of our competition, have texted in with what they'd like. Daz wants half a pint of mild in a pint glass, and Harry wants the other half in a D-cup bra. So, there you go.
If anyone
Mild
has
is rather
a
cheap.
D-cup bra
Yes,
that they'll provide.
Please send in your D-cup bra.
Maybe meet us after the show in Trev.
Yeah, and take your bra off, give it to us. We'll put half a pint of mild in it. That's it. That's it. I mean, I don't know if he wants it fresh off or clean. Who knows? It can't make the mild taste any worse. That's for sure. Someone else agrees with me that toilets should be adequately signposted.
Yeah.
They really, really should.
Yeah. Even in houses.
They should be. Yeah. A little sign.
Salderman.
They say when you're in someone else's house, where's the toilet? Oh, just first on the left.
Yeah.
You're still looking around, thinking, where am I going?
That could lead to problems.
It could do.
Actually, one of my flatmates, he was like after a night out, someone he knew went to the toilet and then accidentally walked into my room.
See, these are the issues that you've got to deal with.
Yeah,
that's why I used to live downstairs.
It was traumatising, to say the least.
Yeah, I wouldn't like someone random walking in my room.
Well, it depends who it was.
Although I nearly do that. I nearly do that every day. Sober, walking into someone else's room.
I went to the wrong flat the other week. I'd had a few ales. Went upstairs because someone, Bob, was talking to me on the phone. And bear in mind, this is about 2 or 3 in the morning. I thought, why is my key not working to get in the outer door? Yeah. It wasn't my flat. Somehow I managed to gain entry. In fact, I've ruined another anecdote.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you the rest next week. You'll have to tune in for the other half of the story.
Dr. Woody.
Dr. Woody. Who is Dr. Woody? A genuine doctor?
I think it's a housemate of a personal friend.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wow.
Hi guys, that was my favourite song, How Did You Know? You guys are too cute. Which one of you is brave enough to take a doctor out?
Well,
I think Paul.
Oh yes, I'll take the bullet.
Paul is available.
Take the bullet.
Paul is available in 9 minutes.
I am available anytime from 5 till Monday. So that's quite a large time frame.
Will you be taking the bullet metaphorically, or will she? She? I assume it's a she.
I assume so, because I don't want to go on
You just don't know, do you?
Where's this bullet come from?
They might... He said he'll take the bullet.
That sounds negative.
Maybe she'll shoot him, and then she can remove it herself, and that might be a nice little first date.
Well, that is kinky, James.
Well, yeah.
That is something I hadn't considered. Or just a nice drink. Either or.
It's a bit more tasteful.
Either or.
It's a bit, yeah.
Well, it's a bit mainstream, bit weird.
Right, we've got a lot to fit in.
We certainly won't be going to simply French.
Not Italian.
I'm not made of money, love. So we've got another song from our Artist of the Week, which we've talked about at great length. This is... What is it, Bob? Because I've already forgotten.
It's My Chérie Amour.
As you know, it's time for the Nietzsche feature.
It is time.
Which does appear to be at a different time every week. If you tune in regularly.
Well, if you tune in regularly, you'll get to it. You'll get it.
You will do. You will do. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. But here we go. The Nietzsche feature. The quote this week is, "Without music, life would be a mistake." Which I think is a lovely thing to have on the radio.
Well, it is.
I'm not sure if life would be a mistake.
I think mistake's a bit harsh, really.
Although I'm not up on
maybe say
nihilist philosophy.
Life would be empty or something along those lines.
It'd be very...
Mistake?
Imagine a world with no music. We're getting very deep considering we've only got a few minutes left, but...
Yeah.
Consider life without music. What would it be?
It seems that Nietzsche, maybe, to come up with a quote, somebody just runs up to him and says, have you got a quote for us? And he's just like, without music, life would be a mistake. Just doesn't really make sense.
No.
I don't think it's very well thought out.
Are you disputing that it might not actually be Nietzsche as well?
No, not at all.
Oh, I
don't know enough about Nietzsche to question...
No.
To question his motives.
His motives, but...
No, I don't really know.
I just know that he was a very nihilist, depressive philosopher who had a massive beard.
Ooh, massive
and,
beard.
Reportedly died of, I think it was syphilis. Or some other STD.
Oh,
Other
right.
STDs are available.
Of course,
true.
available
Sugar
in,
House tonight.
You don't get them down. Elements, on the other hand. Other cesspits are available. In response to Dr. Woody, your place, because mine's a bit of a mess. Just sorting that out, sorting my weekend out there.
Susie said that was one of her favourite songs, but she's not taking Paul on a date.
Because that'd just be weird.
I think it'd be weird.
Because we do live together.
Yeah, you'd say good night and then just
Yeah,
just walk
go
across
to your
the
room.
corridor.
Do you want to walk you home?
Yeah.
Back to the same. In fact, that'd make things a lot easier.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating it. I'm just
You could
saying.
have a date in the flat. No.
Wouldn't even have to leave.
No.
Wouldn't even have to put my
Get some
shoes on.
Chicago Town pizza, put it straight in.
Yeah.
There
You
you
can have
go.
the mini ones or the big ones.
Don't go for the minis.
What are you talking about
I like
here
them
now?
big.
Pizzas.
Yeah, sure.
I
Anyway.
prefer the big ones, if I'm honest.
Moving
but
on.
there you go.
So
So that just gives us enough time to say goodbye. And hope you've enjoyed the show. And we'll be returning next week, as always, with all your soul and all the features
Smooth.
as well.
Smooth.
It's always smooth.
Smooth.
So what's playing us out today?
Jackie Wilson, Higher and Higher. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.